Hi there everyone, it is your girl Paige. Welcome to my pick a card video. This is going to be what is he/she currently thinking about you. So it doesn't have to be for those of you who are in separation. I guess this would be like really beneficial, or like not beneficial, but helpful for you if you aren't in the best speaking terms right now, but it could be applied for anyone, even if you're dating and there's just some type of communication issue and this person has been closed off. So yes, that's the purpose of this video. It will talk more about what your person of interest, what they are thinking about you, what are they thinking about the connection. We'll look into the mind, so we may see some fears, some insecurities here. We'll get into all of that. But I need you to pick a pile. This is pile 1, this is pile 2, this is pile 3. Pause the video, take as much time as you need, and make your selection. So the first one is green calcite. The first one is green calcite. The second one is kyanite. And the third one is colored fluorite. And they all end in a ite. So, okay guys. Here are your piles. Again, 1, 2, 3. I will meet you at your pile. Hi there, pile 1. You guys are the ones that chose this green calcite right here. We are going to take a look into what your person has been thinking about, what's been on their mind regarding you and regarding the connection. Let's start with the tarot. We have the Queen of Cups. I just heard you're very giving, you're very nurturing. We have the Three of Cups. Is it in frame? Okay. The Ace of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune. Wow. And the Seven of Swords. Wow, so someone is wearing a mask. Someone's not really telling you the intensity of their emotions or their feelings. They're playing it off. They're playing it cool, like it's no big deal. And so I feel like you two are most likely either friendship or it's something casual here. Maybe you two kind of like just met not too long ago. But yes, this person has feelings for you, but outwardly they do not tell you this. And maybe it's some type of fear of commitment. Maybe they just don't like to open up and be vulnerable. It could depend, varying on your situation, right? Because there's so many different cases out there. But deep down, they are thinking about giving you an offer one day of commitment, or asking you out, giving you something tangible, because the Pentacles are all about tangible objects and material things. So maybe they want to give you a gift. Maybe they want to take you out and give you flowers or something like that, get you drunk. We have these people with some wine. So there's that. There's this feeling of you being so loving and compassionate that it's making this person want to open up more and more and more. And the Wheel of Fortune is almost like you two were placed, this person feels like you two were placed by fate and destiny. Even if this is something that previously this person didn't really believe in, it's like they're starting to, because of how you two met, or the exact moment that the two of you met. So they really enjoy this friendship with you. They enjoy conversation with you, and there's this sense of them wanting to be seen with you out in public, which is something that the Three of Cups could further indicate or talk about. And this is the first card, so it's like this is how they see you, regardless of your gender or what you identify yourself as. It's like they just see you as someone who's very empathetic, very intelligent, emotionally aware, and not afraid to sit in your emotions, whereas maybe this person is not on your level, like they're not as comfortable with you about opening up. So there's some type of issue here, and this person could be kind of quiet at times, or like they pull their energy back, so it could be a little bit of a hot and cold thing. But when you are on their mind, which you are quite frequently, they think about the future. They think about them stepping out of their comfort zone and giving you some type of offer here, or having, maybe this offer is a conversation or something like that. And then that would cause some type of celebration. But yeah, there's this feeling of wanting to introduce you to the family, to their friend group, and you introducing them to your family and to your friend group. It's more than meets the eye, pile one. This person could outwardly appear as some player or someone who can't catch feelings, but it's almost as if you flipped the game, you changed the game, and now this person cannot shake you, and they're hoping to manifest something stable here. That is the biggest message that I could possibly tell you, pile one, is, yeah, outwardly they're like, playing it all cool, calm, and collected, but deep down they're wanting something more than casual, more than what they say. This is literally a symbolicism of them wearing a mask, okay? So yeah, they've been thinking about like long-term stuff with you. Let's keep going. I'm gonna lay both of the neutral oracle and the blue oracle out at the same time. So we have owl, which says spirit guides. So maybe they have spirit guides, or you have spirit guides that's kind of like, facilitating the connection. We have lace, pure heart. So again, this is more of how they see you, what they think about when they think about you as someone who is very pure, very compassionate and giving in nature, maybe too good for this world. And then we have the water lily flower, which says unity. And then we have pebbles, things that matter. Shark, emotionally draining. And blue man group, messages through music. Okay, so pile one. There are spirit guides that have been giving them signs after sign after sign after sign, and maybe it's through music, right? But I also feel like you may be getting a lot of songs playing in your head, like out of nowhere. And that's from this person in a way, which I know sounds kind of weird, but pay attention to any random songs that you hear throughout the day on the radio or just in your head that come out of nowhere, especially if they're like older songs from like the 2000s, early 2000s or something like that. And they think that there's this sense of, I'm feeling like this is a comparison, like they see you as being pure of heart, but they see themselves as a shark, someone who is kind of like emotionally draining or emotionally maybe manipulative. But I'm also sensing that this connection has maybe tugged on this person's emotions some more than they would ever let on or admit. I think maybe there was a point in time when they thought they lost you, that they really did just cry and got emotional, and there's nothing wrong with people getting emotional. I'm so sick of like men feeling guilty for crying when we're all human. Like, it's fine. Like, it's, anyway. So they are thinking about how to make things right with you, or how to get you two to come closer and to come together. And pay attention to music, definitely. Pebbles, it's giving me the vibe of maybe someone wanting to take you out to the beach or near a body of water, and they believe that even though you're not an object or thing, you really do matter to this person. You matter to them. If they don't say this to you, maybe it's because of pride or ego, but they really do respect you. They put you on a high place, and part of them doesn't feel good enough for you, but at the same time, they feel like the universe and everyone around them, their spirit guides, their angels, everywhere they go, they feel like they either hear your name, they get signs from you, and it feels really like destiny to this person. And so this is their mission. Like, they're fighting through their fears, if they have any fears. They're doing whatever they have to do to get you two to come into union here, because that's what this person wants deep down. And this lace right here is giving me, I don't know, I am getting a wedding, like a wedding dress. So maybe they've been daydreaming or hoping to one day like be married to you. That's a possibility here. Of course, it's not like it's gonna happen anytime soon, depending on how long you've been with this person, but it's definitely been on their mind, okay? And I do think that their spirit guides have been giving them so many messages of encouragement and reminders like, hey, maybe this person doesn't lead with their heart, but they lead with their head. And it's kind of like, that's why they have all this support from all around them to kind of guide them back from you, because maybe this person has a tendency of being a runner at times with other people. Okay, I feel unclear about where we stand. So there's some confusion here. Daydreaming. I am always longing for you. Runner. I did say runner, didn't I? I don't want to run anymore. So they're getting to that place, I guess, where they're willing to face their fears and confront their demons or whatever. Yeah, we have reflection. It says, being away from you has allowed me to gain some clarity. So this person has gone like within on a reflection, introspection. That's beautiful, really, because that does help any connection when you work on yourself and face whatever you have to face or heal whatever you have to heal from. And in this case, I think it's mostly like mental things, like mental fears or anxieties, and that could be from any, like for any reason, right? And lastly, we'll get to this. We have planning. So your person is currently planning on something here, and I can't shake the feeling like there's some type of gift that they want to give you, but they are planning on something big here for like that's going to really surprise you and make you really happy. And you won't expect that from this person at all, especially from what they've shown you before in the past. So I'm happy for you. I think it's going to come as great news. We have overindulgence. So it says lessons of change and balance to manifest temperance. Examples are overeating, greed, overdrinking, debauchery, spending beyond your means or necessity. So whenever they're thinking about you, sometimes they try to go to maybe addictions like alcohol or something to like take their mind off of you, because they think about you so much, pile one, that they overindulge themselves with like maybe not the best substances or things so that you won't be always on their mind. And we have family here. So this could be, again, talking about their daydreaming about having this family life with you, having a family with you. This could also just say that they see you as home in a way, right? And I just see like this family in the beach with the kids and everything. Like I see that this is what they've been hoping for, what they've been wanting to happen for between the two of you, especially if you two have known each other for quite some time. It's like that's what they're thinking about. And this is also something that has maybe slowed down progress between the two of you. It's because of a lack of confidence here on their part. And it says low self-esteem, negative beliefs about oneself, lack of confidence, feeling badly about oneself. So I did mention that this person has a tendency of not feeling good enough for you or for this connection. And so now it paints a better picture as far as to why that is. And the last card we have is Surrender, which is a beautiful card. And I also want you to hear the song Surrender by, what is her name? Natalia, I think, or Natalie. I'm sure you'll find it if you look up the song Surrender, but yeah, it's a beautiful song. It says letting go of negativity, listening to higher wisdom from self or from spirit guides and shifting out of ego and into soul self. So maybe they were not willing to face their emotions and the depths of their feelings for you, but now they are coming into a place of just surrendering, because at the end of the day, they know that they want to be with you. They know they want to have this home life with you. So they're like planning things. They're really planning something here. And I do feel like you're going to see another side of them, and maybe their heart was closed off and now they're going to like work through this to open it back up for you, because they really want to be with you, pile 1. So thank you so much for joining me. Please give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Be on the lookout for my future videos, and I will see you guys next time. Hello there, pile 2. Welcome in. You chose this kyanite right here, and we're going to take a look into what's been on your person's mind. What are they thinking about you and thinking about the connection overall? We're going to start off with the tarot. Ooh, we have the High Priestess. So maybe someone is tapping into their intuition here. We have the Eight of Wands, so this could talk about travel or communication. We have the Moon. There's that hint of mystery, hidden secrets. We have the Three of Swords. And then there is the Seven of Cups. So maybe before there was like this sense of them not wanting to commit or settle down, and they wanted to look at other options. And this was what was going on for quite some time between the two of you here. Okay, and they have some guilt and regret for the way that they had treated you, especially if they kind of like dismissed you or just completely ghosted it on you multiple times and just gave you the shorthand. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of hot and cold energy in this pile here. And I'm not getting that this was, maybe it started off as a friendship, but I'm not getting that was the main root of the connection. I feel like it was either you guys were literally dating in a long-term relationship and maybe broke up, or it was a type of friends with benefits kind of thing. All right, so whatever one applies to you. But for all of you, there's a lot of guilt here and shame and like blame that this person puts on themselves very heavily, might I add, like very strong. And they want to communicate some things to you that they haven't shared with you previously. This person loves to have a shroud of mystery with them everywhere they go. They think it adds to their allure or to their charisma and their charm. This person could be quite the charmer, a little bit manipulative at times with people. They don't have a hard time cutting ties with anyone who does them wrong. If it's like the slightest thing that someone does to them that like offends them, this person has no issue cutting them off. And I'm getting the feeling like this person wanted to cut you off and treat you like those other people that they could have easily cut off. But once that happened, it was like they realized, oh no, what have I done? Like, you're not like everybody else. What have I done? I feel so terrible now. I'm heartbroken. I'm so sad how things ended, or that things had to turn out this way. And I put the blame on myself here. Communication has been an issue for a lot of you. I think maybe not in the beginning, but it was really hard for you to get to know this person. Maybe you were one who always opened up about yourself, but when it comes to this person, it was like very defensive, very guarded, walls high, not wanting to let you know about certain things in their life, especially their past and their childhood experiences. They wanted to keep a lot of things to themselves, but it's really sad because even though I feel there's been a lot of obstacles, and some of you, it could be an external party, a third party or first party, whatever that was interfering here. And maybe this person chose that other person over you. But what I am sensing for this pile especially is that regardless of all the setbacks and the obstacles and how it appears to be, this is a very special connection. The High Priestess at the very front of the spread is just letting me know that this is a spiritual connection of some kind. I am not going to throw out labels, but it is a soul connection, meaning there is past life history here. This life is teaching both of you lessons, and there's some karmic debt that you and your person have to settle from a past life. And this, if you resonate where there was someone else in the picture, that was your person's karmic, right? A karmic doesn't always have to be romance. I feel like a karmic partner could be a friend. A karmic person could be a family member. So it just means that there was something left unsettled in the past that needs to be put to rest, or put, on good terms in this life. Or a karmic could just be not even about settling something, but just growing your soul. Like it's placed in your life to grow you, right? It's a conflicting energy. And so I do believe this person has had intense dreams about you over the course of the last month or so. And they've been wanting to talk to you. Some of you have been talking to them on a regular basis. And then some of you, it's been a little bit strained and almost non-existent for others. So I'm not saying you have to be in no contact with this person for this to be your pile, because I do feel like some of you are talking. But even if you are talking to this person regularly, there seems to be some type of disconnect here. Like you're only getting to the surface level. There's no depth. You're not having in-depth conversations. And this is something that you've been wanting, but something that this person has been putting off for quite some time. But they want you to know that they're working on some things from their past. They know that there is something very special here that is like out of this world and unexplainable. And they want you to know that they are, daydreaming of something here between the two of you happening, and for them to come to you when they're ready. But as of now, they're still trying to settle something. So there's that like hidden illusion on your part, which can be very frustrating. I understand, especially if you're in a soul connection and you really care about someone and you feel like you intuitively pick up that they have feelings for you too, and you're just wanting something to progress. Trust me, I have been there. Now I'm going to lay out the neutral oracle and the blue oracle cards all together to get more of a picture as far as what your person has been thinking about. We have rain, rainstorms, and travel delays, which could talk about obstacles. We have box moving. Rose, trust in your own intuition. Dory, just keep swimming. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. What can you do? Okay, let me stop. Peacock, true colors. Oh my gosh, why am I just hearing songs? Okay, this is gonna be so corny, but the song, I had a song for pile 1, and your song is True Colors, but like the Trolls version by like Justin Timberlake. So yeah, anyway, we have Peacock, True Colors, and Ocean, Mystery. Oh my gosh, I love how these cards just synchronize with each other. So this is kind of like the moon card of the tarot. And then this is like the high priestess of the tarot. Trust your intuition. Trust in your intuition. So this is on them because it's from their perspective. So they are learning to trust their intuition more. They are coming to the point where they're ready to maybe open up and show you their true colors. But this could also talk about some pride and some ego at times. But then there's that sense of mystery here, like they're still trying to sort things out in their life, and there's still some adjustments that need to be made here. Maybe your person is thinking about moving somewhere, like locations, and maybe if they're living with someone, they're trying to get their own place. And they're trying to keep going, stay optimistic about the connection, because sometimes when they get too in their head, they get very pessimistic and cynical about things. But so they're trying to be more upbeat and optimistic. And there could have been definitely some obstacles. That's what this rain is talking about here. Travel delays, rainstorms, cloudiness, no clarity here, or just complications, guys. Just complications. But deep down, they're wanting to swim or come and fight for you and move towards you. And intuitively, they do believe that there is something very significant here, and they want to show their true selves to you once everything, I guess, is in order. Maybe they are really considering moving closer to you, or just in another spot. Getting their independence is what I just heard. All right. Indecisive. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. Disagreements. I wish you understood how I feel. Absence. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. And detachment. I had to let this go so I could clear my mind and sort some things out, right? This person had to sort some stuff out in their life. And so that's exactly what is going on here. I also want you to look up the song Without You. It's from a musical called Rent, the movie. Just look up Without You, Rent. And there's more lyrics for you there if you're interested, okay? But they do notice your absence. They do miss your presence around them, but they also feel that they had to detach themselves from the situation so that they could clear their mind, work on some things, maybe make amends with a karmic or something like that, and do some inner work as well. Because if they don't do that inner work, they're going to remain in this indecisive, almost Two of Swords energy, which would further delay things. So that's why I always promote self-care and loving yourself first before being in a relationship, because that's like the healthy thing to do. And this person is still on that journey, right? So it takes some time. Last but not least, we have these cards. We have spirituality, very beautiful, inner reflection, transition, soul journey, ascending, connecting with your angels, your spirit guides, and going in that spiritual journey. I think this is really important. This has been the highlight of this person's life in the past few months, and that's something that they're going to continue to do. It will help them heal, and it will also help the connection like ascend and get closer. This is also just giving me more of a confirmation that this is some type of spiritual connection, like you two trigger one another. We do have willpower. This is giving me the vibes of someone wanting to fight for this connection, seeing that there is worth here, seeing that you are very special. They don't want to just leave you and have someone else take their place. They would be very jealous. But anyway, this card says energetic determination, self-mastery, and self-control, right? We have transparent or transparency, and it says honest, open, vulnerable, nothing to hide. So this is beautiful. This is just saying that this is the place that they are coming into, right? They're not quite there yet. They're still working on themselves. It's kind of like inner reflection, the hermit kind of energy, but they're fighting for it. And then eventually, once they've done all the inner reflection, then they will be more transparent to you, which will really help further evolve this connection into something more. Because yes, they have been deceptive. This is literally talking about someone who's been wearing a mask, masking their feelings, not telling you everything, maybe even hiding some secrets, right? But I feel for the most part that this deception is just talking about someone who hasn't disclosed their true feelings. But we have this transparent card, so it's giving me like maybe this was more past and maybe even present, and then this is coming into the future, right? The transparency. And then we have the divine feminine, okay? So this person is thinking about their divine feminine, which is you, okay? Sacred feminine, masculine recognizes his feminine and the connection. So it's that intuitive realization that has come about. And we have home. It says home at the very bottom. So this is a beautiful way to end this reading and this message, is to let you know that they do value you. They do hold you in high regards. You mean so much to this person, more than they've had the chance to express to you. Some of you, maybe they have expressed these things to you the best way they could have, but yes, they feel like you are home to them, and you are the only soul that they've come across that really genuinely understands them, sees them, and gets the real them. And if you see how these lights are flickering like out of nowhere, just take that as further confirmation. So anyway, thank you so much, Pile 2, for watching. Please give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it if this gave you some clarity. Be on the lookout for my future videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Last but not least, hi there, Pile 3. Welcome in, guys. So you chose this colored fluorite right here. It has a very smooth like finish at the top. Pretty. Okay. Now you want to know what your person of interest is thinking about you, what's been on their mind regarding the connection and you. So let's start off with the tarot, okay? We have the Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles. I'm hearing they're working on themselves right now. The Hanged Man, the Six of Wands. I also heard I'm going to claim what's mine. Like I literally just heard I am going to claim what is mine. So that, okay. Okay then. And we have the Seven of Wands. So this is someone who is really just staying in their own energy. Someone who is really going within, meditating, trying to guard their energy from like everybody. So in a way it is defensive, but it's not necessarily like defensive as far as the Nine of Wands are concerned. This is more of like a, like staying to yourself so that you can gather yourself, revitalize your health, and work on yourself, right? This is more of like a working on yourself card. And so this person looks like he's fighting off all these wands, almost as if like these are other people trying to come in his space, and he's like pushing that away. But it's because I do believe this person is really, really stepping into reflection mode. They have been working on themselves, trying to see things from another perspective, almost like they've been forced to. With the Hanged Man, I don't like to say that this card is someone who just willingly puts themselves in this position. No, nobody just puts themselves upside down like this. Of course, it's a metaphor, but it's also just saying like someone is placed in this position once they don't surrender. And so it kind of forces you to see things differently and surrender. So if this was in this position, then it would just talk about someone who is not in that place of surrendering, which I do believe this is where they were initially, but now they're here. So they are finally stepping into that surrender, but they're also working on their finances and saving money, and they've been very work focused, okay? I think this person also uses work to distract themselves sometimes from this connection because it's kind of intense. This is an intense connection, okay? And the Six of Wands is letting me know that regardless of how things are currently between you and your person of interest, they want to have victory here. They want to like win, I guess. Like they want to, whatever conflict or whatever is going on here, the issue between the two of you, they want to resolve this and make it right. And I'm even hearing like pursuing you more, wooing you more, letting you know that you are important if this person had never really done that or shown that before. I do believe this person is more of like an action-oriented person than a words person. Like I don't get that this person is one who like showers you, who will shower you in like compliments all the time. But they show their feelings and emotions through what they do. But I feel that a lot of you are distant from each other. That could be location-wise, you two are living far away from one another, or this could just simply talk about how you two are hot and cold, off and on with communication. And I'm just getting like quiet, like dead silence. Like maybe you and this person haven't hung out in a while, or you two haven't just communicated properly in a long time. But you have been on their mind, and they want you to know that, yeah, they're working on themselves, but they're also doing this so that they can come and give you more than they did before. Because the Six of Pentacles is letting me know that they do realize there was an imbalance here. One person was giving way too much than the other person, and like they want to fix that. But they're really on it. They're really focusing on themselves. They want to know why they're here, what their purpose is. They're connecting to their spirituality. They're grounding themselves and just, trying to make themselves better so that they can present themselves to you as someone like worthy. Right now, maybe they have an issue with feeling worthy enough for you or for the connection. Like you're too good for this person. This individual could be an earth sign or a fire sign, and that's like their way of thinking. Like the earth sign, they're more like logical, tangible, not so much like emotional. They can kind of be closed off in that regards, not one to really follow their heart. And so that could be an issue sometimes. But they're thinking about how they can give you more than they did before, like how they can like contribute to the connection, because they feel like you've done so much more than they have, and they want to like make amends with you. But they need some space right now, like from this connection. They need to be in their own energy. This is very important for their like development and their ascension and their spiritual journey. It's important because not only is it important for them and their well-being, it's also important for the growth and the connectivity of the connection. So I'm hearing everything is happening the way it's happening for a reason. So don't worry about things if things seem kind of disappointing. Everything's going to come together. Now I'm going to lay out the neutral oracle cards and the blue oracle cards at the same time. We have garlic, illegal matters. Okay. Are they in some illegal activities? Maybe they're settling things with prior criminal history or something. Settling, who knows? We have pepper, banish negativity. So that's exactly what they're trying to do. That's why the Seven of Wands came out. They're trying to guard their energy and who is around them. They're trying to stay in their own energy. So maybe they do have some toxic people in their life or some toxic friends. We have coffee, ice cream, so influential friends. Again, this is kind of giving more of a painted picture. These influential friends are not the best company. So they're trying to like seed out which ones are good, which ones aren't good for them. Oh my gosh, look guys. Oh my gosh, I loved this movie so freaking much. The guy loved her so much that he stayed an alien. No. Oh my gosh. Okay, this was a masterpiece. Anyway, it says, I see you. And I know that sounds a little bit creepy, but there is no need to be creeped out. It just is telling me that there's this connection that's unshakable, undeniable. Okay? Like from the very first time that you two met, it's almost like this realization that I know you. Like I know you, and I do believe that a lot of you who picked this pile, I don't feel like this pile is going to be one of the most picked ones, just because of how rare I feel like this connection is. But I truly believe you and this person have had like thousands, yeah, like literal thousands, either very high hundreds or thousands of past lives together. So the more past lives you have with someone, especially if it's in a romantic sense, the more past lives you have, the easier it is to tell from the first sight, I know you, right? Like if you have a soulmate and you had like 4 past lives, I mean, of course, you'll still kind of realize this, but it will be over time. You know, the whole expression love at first sight, some people say it's not real. It's because it's rare. It does happen. And I think that's what happened here. And it's because that instant recognition was because of so many lives together, right? So that's what this I see you is letting me know. Like they know that there's this connection that's unmistakable. We have lighthouse. You are a guiding light. So they feel like you are a guiding light home. They feel like you emanate this warm light everywhere you go, that people just follow you, and without you even realizing the impact that you have. They kind of in a sense feel like you are what this world needs right now. And it's almost as if they don't want you to be around them if they're in this negativity, because they feel a little bit negative right now, especially if they are with some negative friends. They don't want you to be in that energy. So in a way, they like think that they're protecting you by like ghosting you, but they're not really realizing how much it hurts your feelings. I don't think this person understands how painful it is to you when they don't respond to a text, or when they don't respond to a call, or you don't talk to this person for a few weeks. Like they don't get it. Like they don't understand. Like they know it makes you agitated, but they don't understand that it literally makes you sad, right? And I'm also sensing that there is going to be this unveiling, if you will, where there will be an open conversation here. But yeah, they feel like you're a beaming star to them, and they kind of depend on your light to like lead the way back home, right? And then we have lastly passport, and it says vacation. So I do believe that they want to travel with you. They're wanting to go on a getaway with you, even if that means a road trip. I am hearing road trip. So I do believe that, oh my gosh, I also heard like smoking, like, so sorry. I don't prohibit like drugs at all. Like, no, guys, don't do it. But like, excuse me. I literally just heard, I want to go out with you and go on a vacation with you, travel with you, and like we smoke weed together. Illegal matters. This person can be kind of the bad boy type or the bad girl type, whatever gender, right? But I cannot shake the feeling that they think about how bright you are and how safe they feel when they're with you and your presence. You just emanate this light, and they recognized it from the very beginning. And they feel like they are always connected to you, regardless of if you two are on talking terms right now or if it's a little bit weird. And they hope that you understand. It's because they're trying to settle some things, and they're trying to like cut some people out of their life that they need to cut out. But I do believe that this person has every intention of coming back to you. I'm hearing coming home. So the song, because the previous 2 piles had songs, of course, you will have a song as well. I strongly believe that the song for this pile is Come Home by One Republic. Yeah. Inseparable. Yes. So it says, our love is always there despite the distance. Our love is always there despite the distance, of course. Unsatisfied. I wasn't happy with the way things were going. Okay. Time, I'm afraid it's too late to take action. So this is like their fears, of course, because we are going in the mind of this person. So sometimes they feel like they have so much catching up to do that they won't be able to do it, or they fear they won't have what it takes to make amends with you. And then we have commitment. Commitment. I want you to be a part of my future, okay? They are seeing the long haul with you. They do want, and I'm getting some of them like yearn it, like really badly, like need it or yearn it, want to have this commitment with you. So that was nice. Last but not least, we have these cards, and then that will be everything. We have a confession here. A confession. In the image, it looks like someone is taking off a mask. And this confession can vary depending on what situation you're in. Some of this confession could be they have to admit that they did something wrong to you behind your back, and they want to let that be known. But this could also be saying like, hey, it's time that I fess up my feelings to you and confess them. I think that's the main thing for a lot of you, is just them confessing their feelings for you that they've tried to like deny for so long, is what I'm getting for some of you. And we have a gift here. So that's beautiful. Some of them want to give you a gift, maybe take you out on a date or something like that, and on that date or on that hangout, they will surprise you with a gift. Like you won't even see it coming, maybe, is what I'm getting. Like you two will hang out and everything, and then after like 30 minutes, they will go, oh, I have something for you, and you'll be like, what? And this is their way of like apologizing for all of the BS that they put you through, and all the, I want to say, wasted time, I guess. All the delays. They realize that they have self-sabotaged this, and they recognize that you've been super understanding and patient with them. And so yeah, that's their way of like showing you like, hey, thank you. Yeah, look, we have ghosting. This is what this person has a tendency of doing, right? It says, out of sight, out of mind, unable to express feelings in a healthy manner, blocking phone numbers and or social media. So maybe some of them at one point blocked you because they were unable to express their feelings. But see, this confession is letting me know that this is what they're going to do. This is like future tense, right? Right now they're at a crossroads. Maybe they are torn between two people, you and someone else. Yeah, that's what I'm getting for a lot of you. They maybe are torn between two people. It could be you and a karmic partner, and or you and like another soul connection. I feel like it's the two people that your person is conflicted on, if that resonates, is you, because you're a soul connection, but another, like, it's two soul connections, right? But this could also be just confused as crossroads as far as life goes, like where they're headed, what path they're on, what direction they are headed towards, stuff like that. And they're working that out through, I guess, inner reflection. We have the divine masculine, which says sacred masculine journeyed back to self. So yeah, they are working on themselves here, trying to better themselves for the sake of the connection here overall. And then we have unworthy. So yeah, there's this feeling of not feeling good enough or worthy of your love, of your affections, of this connection. So that could be a crossroad as well, from feeling good enough to not feeling good enough. And so they are really working on, there's so much that is going on behind the scenes in this person's life independently, and that's why there needs to be like some time apart from one another so that they could figure out exactly which way or which direction they're going to go in and make up their mind, so they can find it within themselves to confess. But they can't do this right now because they're currently feeling inadequate and unworthy, and they're still in this energy of not being able to process their emotions and express their emotions. So this will definitely take some time. Thank you so much, Pile 3, for watching. Please give me a thumbs up. I hope this brought you some clarity. So if it did, or gave you some excitement, because I do feel like things are headed somewhere here. So give me a thumbs up, please. If you like my channel and my videos, feel free to subscribe. Be on the lookout for my future videos, and I will see you lovely beings next time. Take care of yourselves. Bye.